Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Have you ever looked at someone you barely know, maybe just in passing, and felt something? A softness, a familiarity, a pull? Maybe it was a stranger in line, a quiet glance in a waiting room, a brief conversation that left you changed. Or maybe it was someone you do know, but the thread between you was never made of words. There's something deeper than logic that binds us. And I believe at the heart of everything is connection. Not the kind built on performance or proximity, but the kind that just is. A thread. We've talked about it many, many times. A thread stretching across time, across difference. Unseen, but unbreakable. We often underestimate how deeply we affect each other. A gentle gesture, a shared silence, a passing kindness. They stay with us, sometimes longer than grand speeches or dramatic moments. Because the heart doesn't keep time the way the mind does. It doesn't measure meaning in minutes. It measures it in presence. And when someone sees you, even for a moment, it creates a thread. Invisible, yes, but real and enduring nonetheless. Some connections can't be explained. They don't make sense. They don't follow rules. And they don't ask permission. They just happen. You meet someone and something in you softens, or wakes up, or returns to the surface after a long, long time buried. That's a thread, guys. That's what that is. And it's sacred. You don't have to name it to honor it. And you don't have to define it to feel its pull. You don't even have to stay in someone's life to have been changed by their presence. I'm sure you know this by now. The connection mattered. Even if it was brief. Even if it was quiet. And even if they never knew. There are people we carry around in our hearts that we never talk about. A childhood friend who made you feel safe. A teacher who believed in you before you did. A stranger who held your gaze during a hard day and offered a knowing smile. Some threads never become full conversations. They're felt, not spoken. They live in your chest, in your choices, in who you became after that moment. Don't overlook those threads, guys. They're real. that may be something exciting to learn. They are real and they are part of your tapestry. Even when people leave, even when there's silence or distance or loss, love doesn't just vanish. Sometimes it changes shape. Sometimes it hides beneath grief. Sometimes it rests in memory. But the thread, it's still there. And if you listen closely, sometimes in the quiet of your heart, you'll feel it tug gently, reminding you you were known, you were seen, you were loved. In a divided world, it's so easy to forget this, to fall for the illusion of separateness, to believe in categories and labels and sides. But at the soul level, we are not strangers. We are not others. We are threads in the same tapestry. Your joy moves me. Your grief touches me. Your kindness reshapes me. And the same is true in reverse. You have no idea who's been changed by you, who saw your courage and found their own, who felt your compassion and softened, who heard your truth and felt less alone. The most meaningful connections in life don't always come with fireworks. Sometimes they arrive in quiet and stay in silence. But you can choose to tend to them too. Reach out, revisit, remember. Sometimes just saying, "I thought of you," is enough to reinforce the thread, to let someone know this bond still lives here in me. You don't have to make it perfect. You just have to make it present. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening to Infinite Threads. If this episode stirred something in your heart, a memory, a face, a moment, well then honor it. Even if it's just in your spirit, even if it's just with gratitude, even if it's just with the quiet knowing that something real connected us and still does. There is a thread between us, always, and it's never gone. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do? Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.